And tonight I will be playing the role of Oak Williams. He is a spell singer. We both use he, him pronouns. He's a little sad boy, but he has lots of magic powers, so that's kind of cool. Before we get started, just a couple quick channel announcements. Keep you abreast of things. We love to be abreasted here. And that is that this Saturday we have Cold Suns at 6 p.m. Central, we should. Always keep on a lookout to our Discord or our Twitter to see if anything changes, with certain things going on. And then Mondays we got Goon Saloon at 9:30 p.m. Central, and on Tuesdays right now we've got obviously this because you're right here right now and you should know that. But hey, maybe you're watching on YouTube, and it's 8:30 p.m. Central on Tuesdays. I really appreciate y'all being here already. Thanks for everyone who is here tonight. And as always, if you're enjoying tonight's stream, make sure you are following and all that good stuff. With no further ado, I'll go ahead and kick it over to one of my cast members, Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. And tonight I am playing Lucy Doe, who is a little sad girl who's also a little dead girl. So we've got that going for her. We both use she, her pronouns, and I think that's it. Maria.
Hello, I'm Maria. I use they, she pronouns. You can find me on the internet at Happy Capster, everywhere the internet is sold. And tonight I am playing Hector Bartholomew, who uses he and him pronouns, who just recently switched to the expert playbook and is also a sad boy who is sad and old. Alexis.
Hello, it's me. I'm the disembodied voice of Alexis. You can find me at VoxFanato on Twitter, where I pretty much post about this and Valheim. So, follow me there for builds that are fun for me and nobody probably needs. But I need them. I use she, her pronouns, and my character for this evening is Darlene Gray, who uses the Hex playbook and also uses she, her pronouns. And she's a blood witch who flings shit around with her mind and dips her hands in people's blood to do magic shit. Ty!
I am Ty. I use he and pronouns. I am the keeper this evening and all evenings here in Hallows. You can find me at Ballroom Brawler on Twitter. Last time on Hush Hallows, we got back to the present day. Hector regained the memories of that flashback arc. The group investigated the skeleton in the middle of the opening they found, as well as a prism with some shadows kind of moving around in it. There were some cracks in it as well. Using Oak's magic created a small barrier around it using the kind of barrier that was already around them. They decided to leave Lucy in this place as the rest of the party went back to Nana's to kind of do a little bit of research and rest up, as Hector was still fairly injured and now reeling with these memories. Lucy also had a visit from Micah and gained the copper blade that she requested and was given coordinates for a place to go for something he had requested her to do. The night ended with all of them just going to sleep. So when we resume, it is a new morning in Hush Hallows. The hunters all rested back at Nana's, except for Lucy, who is still underground miles away, watching the sphere, a copper blade by her side. What do you all do?
We all healed one, right?
Yes, I believe you did that last time.
It's important to some of us who are still bleeding internally. I'm fine now.
Did you say eternally or internally?
Both. Oh, sorry, my dice roller's white. I'll keep doing that. Boom. Cool. Yeah. What are we doing? Okay, I didn't actually have an answer to that. So.
Well, Darlene got up and started making, coffee and tea and stuff. And you know what? I think she ran out to go pick up some Dutch babies for breakfast. Brought them back. I think that happened. No, she ordered them in and Brogy delivered. That's what I'm saying.
Super.
Yeah. There we go.
Absolutely.
And I. She was. That's right. Darlene was kind of mulling some things over, and I think. Ty, can you refresh my memory? What were those things that that I had gotten from that check? I thought I wrote them down and apparently
Which check?
didn't save.
Which check?
I rolled to see what I was able to put together about what we learned
Oh,
from Hector.
yeah, that was last
and
time.
I think
The two main
Darlene
things.
was concerned about like the timing and like the similarity in the abilities between Elle and the cult.
I think the two, that was I think one of the things. The two, I think, main things that might have been one of them. The other one was the Andromeda being a chosen. The fact that this whole kind of your party got together because of the concept of a chosen, and that is where Raphael is right now. So that all seemed fairly important as well.
That's right. And then that's what Darlene wanted to talk to Oak about when Oak got up. And Hector.
Oak is an early riser. I actually don't know if that's true, but I'm saying it now.
Oak is now an early riser.
I'm sure early...
Oak doesn't like being an early riser, but Oak also doesn't like sleeping.
Yeah. He sleeps just like Martha.
A coffin.
Floating 2 inches off the ground.
Yeah. Hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah. If I remember right, Hector did or wanted to do more research in the morning because they
Yes,
failed.
so-
I think
Yeah,
I did.
Hector rolled a 10 plus, but I let
Oh.
you take a week to figure out what you wanted to ask because it
Well,
oh, that didn't happen. Okay, yeah, so that's solid,
Give me 2
amazing.
We're doing really great.
You
all of
literally
us.
have a hold. Quite literally a hold. She's gonna hold it to... he's gonna hold it to the end of the campaign.
That's right.
I would like to ask my question now.
We'll have
I
wrapped.
do remember that now.
At 7 harm impaled. I have a question.
Fucking god. It's just like when we all like, oh, I'll choose my advance later, and then it's
Doesn't happen.
2 minutes before the stream starts, and we're like, oh yeah, I
Hey,
should probably do that.
at least I chose one of them.
Yeah. Oh my god. not the moldy tooth, like 4-week-old advance.
I've got 4 advances a hold.
You see, during the whole flashback, Darlene had a pending advancement, and then and then she got a new advancement
moldy.
last week. So I chose one.
Oh my god. We're just the best. Okay, well.
So yes, Hector had research and roll a 10 plus looking at your Hector research. That is where we left off, Hector. So you can continue to take time as we will go to Oak waking up or Lucy still awake. Lucy, what do you do?
I mean, I think that I take some time to rest, but once I'm functional again, I'm probably gonna just keep my eye on wherever the hell I thought I saw something.
Okay, yeah.
And I think because of that, she would probably be a little bit more alert.
Okay.
As a result, I think she is. She's not scared, but she is. I don't know I don't have words today, so.
Cautious, I guess.
Sure, great.
Okay.
That sounds wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Is Lucy planning to stay there until someone comes and gets her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oak, how do you wake up?
You're really searching.
Hanging
You're,
from the
you're really
ceiling.
searching for someone to move things along here, huh?
Now we can just have you guys wake up for the first hour.
I
and
mean,
then maybe
I can look. I'll
for the second,
investigate.
but
I
hell
can
yeah.
investigate again.
Hell yeah.
I just give Ty a hard time and everyone a hard time. How do I wake up? I don't know, man. I just got out of bed. What do you want from me?
Do you all like meet
Flies
up
around
somewhere?
like a
is the
golden
question.
god.
Yeah, I do. I float downstairs.
You see Darlene eating with a thing of Dutch babies, and you see Roji there as well, kind of setting them up for you with a decanter of mimosa.
Yes.
Mimosa. Oak's. Wait, hold on. Oak's like mimosas. We can't be getting drunk. We're like surrounded by enemies on all sides.
Well, it just
You
comes
don't
with the Dutch babies. It's like it's included. It's a twofer.
Oak.
You don't have to have any, but I mean, you also don't have to drink to excess either. You can have a little just to, cope with the fuckery of this town.
Oak. There's just like a small wind blowing as like Oak contemplates pouring the mimosas out.
Did it get cold in here? I thought I shut that window.
Whatever.
Oh, I did. Weird.
So did anyone figure anything out about the prism crystal? Feels weird to say prism.
I don't know that I figured anything out, but I was thinking, and it is odd that we all had started all this mostly because Raphael was looking for a chosen, and we find out that Andromeda was here and a chosen, and there was all sorts of stuff going on then.
Yeah. He thought I was the chosen one.
Right. And I just think there's something there that there's a puzzle piece that I just don't have. But I can see the edges, and I know that there's something that's missing. We don't have all the info.
What does it mean to be chosen? What does that mean?
Well, it sounded like something like fate or destiny.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe in all that, but some people apparently do.
I mean the fortress that they constructed around their body, that is a sign of something fated. Or, well, someone's doing the choosing. So do they choose someone else once the other chosen is dead? Is that who Raphael was searching for, or were they searching for the dead person? Andromeda.
I really don't know.
Okay. Well, maybe we should look up the chosen one in the books.
But yeah, I think that's a direction that we could put our energies.
Yeah.
Learning more about that. Maybe we could reach out to Raphael or his contact what was that fella's name? Seamus or something?
Yeah.
Shane.
Oh, Shane.
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 Okay. I was close.
He was very close, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. Anyone got his number?
If we had the opportunity to get his number, then Darlene would have it saved.
You would either have
But I
his
don't
number.
know if
You
we
for
did.
sure have Raphael's number, and connection is spotty, but you could try certainly to call Raphael or Shane if you have his contact. You might have his contact too.
I mean, we're gonna contact him one way or the other. We're just gonna try the normal way first.
Yes.
The way with yes, never mind. Yeah.
We don't want to jump just straight to blood dreaming, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What a change of
we'll
pace.
we'll do the thing where there's at least a modicum of consent there.
But if there's just even a little bit of static, we're blood dreaming.
I can't
I'm
hear you
dipping my
actually.
hands in somebody's blood.
Hang on, let's kill someone for this.
The conversational murder. Yeah. So I guess
You also do hear some stirring down from the basement as Hector is awake and doing things as well.
oh, okay.
Hector, what are you doing down there?
Hang on.
You changing your playbook?
Breakfast.
What are you doing?
Oh man, there are a lot of books here. Hang on.
That's a voice. That sounds like a voice with a lot of expertise. I have breakfast up here, and it's not just coffee.
Up 2 seconds. I have nailed down questions, but I have options that I'm I'm seeing which option of the two are ones that can feasibly be answered.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I watched home videos with Hector last night.
yeah.
Yeah, we both did.
Nice, lovely.
Had a couple good cries. Sad cries. Technically, he would make his way up because he is already. He's already.
You can bring the books as I type
Yeah.
things out to you.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's probably just finishing up his research, so he'll come up with a couple of books and absentmindedly grab a beverage, whichever beverage happens to end up in his hand. He's not exactly looking, and sit down and drink it. And it probably happens to be a mimosa, and he starts drinking it and just was like,
Darlene pushes a cup of coffee towards Hector.
Thank you.
Jesus.
No.
For any VOD watchers, I just typed into the chat 40 years clean and sober until now. For Hector.
What were we doing?
Drinking mimosas.
I thought Hector was spending their hold.
Hector is trying to spend his hold
I'm trying
here.
so hard. I'm trying really hard.
He's trying so hard for that hold.
Hey, I muted myself. I was just typing in chat.
Yeah, but you broke the rest of us.
Oh, you're typing into Ty. Got it.
Yeah, we are messaging each
That's
other
okay.
back and
That's
forth.
okay. I'll buy. I can stall.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
just improv a bit.
Give me a location and an occupation.
Wizard.
In Minnesota. You know.
I hate Minnesota. That's it. That's the bit.
Okay, calm down, Oak.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Ashen Works. Yeah.
Aw, thank you.
Choo choo. I think my neighbor is chopping up vegetables. Holy shit. Chop, 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 chop. Can y'all hear that? Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Wow, we are. This is, Dice Priority is known for how seriously they take their stories and just,
Y'all.
crisp narrative development. And
Cool. Cool.
I'm gonna mute myself on the stream so the stream doesn't have to endure the neighboring.
Oh my god. Narrowed it down. We've narrowed it down, y'all. Okay, excellent. We have it. I've done
We
it.
have some sort of heading.
1 week and 30 minutes later, I have an answer. to my
Amazing.
hold. It's great. Good. Well, I have an answer. I have a topic, and the answer will come forthcomingly. But my question for the class pertains to research specifically on creatures and entities that live underground that also are in like that also are related to like weird magical fuckery, to try to figure out what could potentially maybe be under in the weird fleshy tunnels of grossness, because now he has both Oak and Lucy's like recollection of there's weird teeth in the tunnels, because I remember somebody gave Hector a tooth or had a tooth or something.
Yep.
Yes,
And then
Andromeda
also-
did that.
Well, no. Oak and Lucy
that's
found
right.
like way back when,
We
but
got
then
teeth from
hearing.
both times.
I don't know if I got the teeth from Andromeda, but Frankie did make a video talking about what they saw in the tunnels. Generally, like as Frankie does, very vaguely, but the similarities are close to the point where that's what heck trying to think of stuff.
If I remember correctly, Andromeda's intention was to pick up the shards of teeth for Hector specifically.
Whether they got to Hector, who knows?
I'll leave that up to you.
They might have, and he might have lost them. They're probably in his workshop somewhere.
Teeth.
It's rotten. Rotten like that hold.
So is that okay? So
Yeah.
Hector, did you learn anything?
Well, kind of. I think.
Yeah. What you get from this entry, you don't necessarily get. You don't have specific like necessarily magic, but what you get from everyone's testimony and kind of researching what you have is you find an entry in the Langhart's book that you have
Demon. Weird demon book.
called a Boglu demon.
Could I get a
Boglu? Boglu.
Boglu?
Holy shit, we have a demon name.
It is an opportunistic predator that lies in wait, hoping to blend into its environment. And you get a kind of rough draft of what looks like a very kind of oval, flattish creature with rows of teeth, 2 eye stalks, and kind of a, like I said, round, somewhat flat body, but very large.
This is Tunnel Monster.
This is Tunnel Monster.
Okay, I'll see it in the book that I'm reading, and I'll just turn it around and just slide it forward and point and say, I think this is underneath the town.
Oh, Boglu. Damn. No, never mind.
What?
It was a bad joke. I was gonna say I could try summoning it, but it's just a joke.
Summon what's already here.
Is there any detail onto how big these things can get? Like, could it potentially be something that is the size of the town?
There isn't any record of any being that big. Typically, they are anywhere from the size of a large SUV to a, I think on the bigger side would be a small studio apartment.
Damn, how much is rent?
It's free. You just got to get eaten.
Nice. Honestly, I'll take it.
Okay. Gross. Gross. Yuck. That's all I have to say about that. Does it give any sort of Is it an entry that's kind of just like an in passing thing? Does it give any sort of details on where they could not necessarily like specifically where they could be from? Obviously, it doesn't sound like they're from this plane of the plane of the people.
I think you get from this entry. I think kind of probably the last part of this entry is that while they do not, obviously originate from this realm, they gravitate to places that they could kind of still hunt the way they're used to, whether it be like places they could blend in. They have been found in deserts, in underground would be two locations that they have been found in this realm.
Okay.
And that's the end of Linghart's entry.
Okay.
But they killed one. They killed the Boglu demon. So you think there's another one down there?
Well, didn't you and Lucy find, weird teeth and tongues and things are weird?
Yeah. Nothing. I don't think tried to eat me. Like none of the tunnels tried to eat me. But yeah, there were like teeth and stuff sticking out.
The light all bandy and weird, just like Hector described it was in the tunnels before. In the before times.
Huh?
Didn't you and Lucy see light being all weird and bendy?
Yeah. Does the Boglu demon disturb natural light?
It doesn't say it if it does.
Okay.
But that's part of the phenomenon that happened both. That's a phenomenon that happened both times.
Yeah.
That could be something specific about just this place, generally speaking.
Right.
I buy it. I bet there's a couple of them down there. It's a great place to be. And someone must be using them to eat bodies.
Well,
Or they're giving the bodies in some sort of sacrifice for something in return.
well, I have a growing theory that is quite possibly what is happening.
Boglu demons don't strike me as the type to make like pacts or be able to give anything in return, though.
I didn't catch the beginning of that sentence, Matthew.
Boglu demons, they don't strike me as the type to like return favors if they're opportunistic predators, but maybe.
No, I think they might be more. This is all hypotheticals. They might be more of a cleanup crew to things that are just kind of thrown
Yeah.
in their tunnel places.
Yeah.
Like that time Oak summoned a corpse-eating demon.
Kind of the same. Mm-hmm.
The thing had a paralytic tongue. It's kind of weird.
But I didn't find anything about what could be in that thing, that crystal. But at least we know it's probably not, this demon thing. Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man, no, I don't think so. It seems small game, honestly, for a crystal like that. I think whatever's inside that crystal is serious business. I don't know what they call them, archdemons or whatever, but this isn't like a common classification type demon. This is Karen level. That's my guess, anyway.
It was big enough that Andromeda felt the need to stay there and keep it contained.
Yeah. So our next hunch was to look at, well, we're going to call Shane, but then look into things regarding the Chosen One.
That is certainly something you guys could do.
Call him on speaker. Whenever we're
should we
ready.
get Lucy though?
Lucy, are you
Should we
here?
do
Lucy's miles underground.
Oh, that's
Lucy
right.
Doe.
underground still?
Oh, that's right. Fuck, are we gonna have to open up another portal to get back there?
Yes, I think so.
Probably.
Fuck. Okay.
It should be easier this time.
Yeah, you guys
At
will get
least I
some
have a
sort of bonus.
connection.
Yeah.
You have her weird smoke blood.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you have
I've
that
got
too.
her smoke
And-
blood.
She's got your blood.
That's right.
Right.
We have each other's blood.
Yay, it's connected
Substances.
forever.
Yeah. Both of you roll use magic if you're gonna try to do this.
I'll support you.
Okay. Using magic.
Yeah, 10. Full success. Bound by blood and ash. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Got an 8.
Okay. Oak.
Full success, 10.
Okay. You can choose which glitch you want, Alexis. The weakened and short duration probably would not work here, but any of the other three.
Oh shit, I don't have that.
The other three options are you take harm, one harm, ignore armor, the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention, or it has a problematic side effect.
Oh, I don't like any of these. 1 second.
And whenever you take harm, it'll actually be someone else.
Oh god, that's right.
Yeah. You can harm Oak.
Would you rather have harm than the other glitches?
Yep.
Okay, we'll do that then.
So it's just like a kind of a backlash, like, ah! I'm like, ow!
And you see just the slice of magic goes across your arm.
Sorry.
That's alright.
And Lucy, you see a portal of blood open up in front of you, and you see Oak, Darlene, and Hector on the other side.
So I trust the research was successful. That was quite some time.
Well,
Yeah,
has
you didn't get
any-
anything, did you?
Has anything changed here though?
Yeah, it's been a weird time. I'll tell you that. Should I come over? Should I just come over there?
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
I guess. I mean, the things, I don't know, the things, we're leaving it unprotected. I was going to mention this before we opened the portal, but, I mean, we're leaving it unprotected.
I mean,
Lucy's gonna take one last really long, hard scan of the room, particularly wherever she thought she saw something.
Yeah, you can roll one more investigate if you'd like.
Ow. 13.
Yeah, you don't see anything there for sure now. And as you kind of look closer and try to kind of climb up the crystals to get a closer look, you don't see anything that would denote any sort of like monster or creature nearby. There aren't any claw marks. There aren't any like handprints or footprints around like the edge of this like barrier that was taken away. There doesn't seem to be anything denoting anything living was around there, is what you get. Unless you have another specific question, but that's what you get from looking.
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
So she will head through the portal.
All right. You jump through the portal, and you are all now back at Nana's Fat Slabs.
Yeah. Oak will just say the barrier's held this long. It'll just have to hold a little longer.
And she will share the things that she saw down there.
You saw creepy stuff, huh?
Yeah.
And cracks are forming as we speak.
Yes.
Well, that's
That's not great.
disconcerting, to say the least. Okay.
I didn't find out about the crystal. Did find out about a demon. And I recount the morning's discovery.
Blue goo?
Oh, blue.
Electric boogaloo?
Yes, demon to electric blue.
That's right. There we go.
Good.
And Darlene will convey why they wanted to call Shane.
Call him up. Put him on speaker.
Ring.
It rings a straight to voicemail. It rings a couple times, and you, as the line connects, you hear a little bit of static. You also hear what sounds like a little, like some distant screaming and splashing in the background. Hello.
Hi. This is Darlene Gray, and associates. We met when you came to pick up Raphael.
Oh,
from
yes,
Hallows.
yes. You're Raphael's friends. How's it going?
Probably about as good as it is where you are by what I'm hearing.
I'm all right. I think Raphael's a little busy, but I'm all right now.
Well, that's good. I'll try to keep this brief. And I'll, exposition why we're calling him.
Oh, all right. So chosen. Sorry. Is there a specific question about the
Is there
chosen?
something in particular that y'all were looking for here, or why you needed a chosen, or why you're
Roll a charm check, darling.
Oh,
Not you calling it a check.
last thing I did was magic.
I forgot what we renamed it. It's been so long since anyone's rolled this skill.
Convince.
That's
Convince.
a 9.
Convince.
Roll the charm check.
Charm
It's a
check.
9 unless anyone is
Convince.
helping. It's
Yeah,
just
can anyone help out?
Yeah, I'm so helpful. Wow. Let's help.
Wait.
What,
No,
you
never
helping?
mind.
You helping? Will
No, there's. I have a good thing. Never mind. Go. Go.
Whoever's coolest.
I had to remember the thing. Oh, not me.
Oh, hey.
11.
Very cool. Oh. What do you say to help?
Hey.
Oh, speakerphone. That's fantastic. I'm glad to be here with the whole gang.
Former chosen one here. Curious what that's all about.
The organization I represent has a vested interest in finding chosen, based on some old prophecies or scrolls or stuff of the nature about a chosen's role in the events to come.
How many chosen are there in the world? Just like one? Ever? One at a time?
No. There are several. That's what we believe. That we have at least documented 3 at one time in one era. That is the max currently, but we do not have a complete. That is not a comprehensive list as far as I know. We have found 3 in the same era at one time. We are currently looking for another, and that is why I'm currently with Raphael.
Tell him I said hi.
What's your name?
It's Lucy.
Lucy says hi, and you hear something that sounds like something squishing in the background.
I mean, I'm sure we all say hi, pass along our.
Well, they all say hi. You hear a grunt. He's a little preoccupied, but I'm sure he shares the same feelings.
Is he fighting a monster?
He is, yeah, fighting a monster.
Okay.
I'm supporting.
So yeah, we found like the corpse bones. Yeah, that's a word. Corpse bones of.
Yeah, about that. And Hector's just kind of gonna like not really take the phone from you, just move like your hand closer to where he's at. Were you all where you specifically maybe organization in here did you know a individual by the name of Andromeda back in the 80s? It was a while ago, but Gorgon hair, snake hair.
I mean, I was either not born or like 2, depending on which part of the 80s. But
Well, all right.
so not personally, but I know there has been there was some research into this town many years ago by my organization.
I hear the snakes cooed. Does that help?
I have heard that the Gorgon snakes do coo. That is one of the top things we know about them. Is that they're snakes coo, and it is a bizarre phenomenon, but oddly comforting.
So your organization was here or involved here in Hallows a few decades ago.
Yes, I've read a report on that.
Is that something you're at liberty to share? That report of things potentially happen? Because
Sorry, my computer froze for a second. Sorry, what did you say?
hello. The connection here is really bad.
I know it's really terrible. Sorry, it's breaking up already.
Are you at liberty to share that information with those who may have also been here that in that time me?
If you I mean, I don't have like these files on me. I could see about getting something to you if you're also inclined, and the organization agrees.
Yes.
That would be fantastic.
Yes.
Is there something specific you're all looking for?
Well, two things. One from a while ago, one from very recently.
Mostly what the hell's going on in this here town?
Well, that is that too. But I will describe the parchment that Elle got, the hands with the hands and the blood and all that stuff, as well as the spirit driver.
I don't know anything about it. Like that parchment doesn't ring a specific bell. I don't think we have notes on it. It's a soul driver. That's a very specific. That's a very rare artifact not from this realm. I mean, we are the Coalition of Cold Iron. We have quite a collection of artifacts and magic sundries from here and there. And that one is fairly rare and powerful. Do be careful with it.
Do you know how in the world it would have gotten here in the middle of nowhere?
Well, based on everything you're describing, I don't think you're in the middle of nowhere. Maybe physically in a location, but it seems like quite the hotspot from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Right.
So someone or something, I assume, would have brought it over. It doesn't sound like something a previous whoever was from our organization would have brought there.
Right. So you specifically are like, you said you find these chosen people and just kind of keep tabs on them? Or nurture them? Or
a little bit of,
collect them?
No, there's no sort of collection. It's more of an observational, with some slight protection. Try to find them best we can. Someone like Raphael has a very specific link to be able to find them, which is why he's currently traveling with me.
One of the specific things that we're looking for in that report is what it was that this particular chosen was supposed to be, I guess,
Chosen horse.
fighting or protecting or destroying or whatever it is. What was at the center of that?
I don't have the research on me, but I can probably get it to you as soon as we have a little bit of downtime here.
Yeah, if you just want to see if put in a very good word for us.
And
But
overnight
it's kind
is preferable. Time seems to be of the essence.
Yes. Just kind of compile it all into a 1980s Hush Hollow pamphlet. Raphael. likes pamphlets,
Don't
but
say
like-
don't say that. Christ, please. Do not say pamphlet.
Dossier.
All right, dossier. I'll when we get a little bit of downtime here, I'll see what I can do. Hopefully if we find a chosen one here soon, we can make our way back to you guys.
Okay.
Hey,
All right. Anything else?
Yeah. Shane, what kind of crystal does your order crush?
Chris. Oh,
Isn't that the
You
name
mean-
of your organization, the Order of the Crush Crystal?
the Coalition of Cold Iron.
Oh, where did I get Crush Crystal from? Is that?
Well, it's like a
the symbol. The symbol is it's crushing.
Yeah,
it's
what's
not a
that?
crystal. It's ice.
Oh.
It was from when we were originated. We were Fey hunters. It was after a long battle with the Winter Court.
I feel like all eyes are turned. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Did you hear? Wait a minute. Did you? Oh, you did hear.
Yeah,
Okay,
and like the more powerful Fae, are they like these ice Fae? Are they like invulnerable and like can stop time?
Well, nothing's invulnerable. Everything has.
Yeah, but
vulnerability.
like if you shot at point blank range, and it was like that was nice.
a lot of the more powerful supernatural beings, whether they be Fae or a high level demon, wouldn't respond to a natural firearm. They would probably have some way to protect against that. Stopping time, though, that seems awfully powerful.
Okay, because there's this lady who does ice magic, and she's hunting me down, and I'm turning into like an ice demon, and I think she might be Fae, but who knows? Wow, cool.
That sounds devilishly unfortunate. I mean, I can get you a space heater and like some propane, but I don't.
It gets worse because I kind of banished her to the ice dimension on accident, but not really on accident. I kind of chose to do it in order for a spell to work. Anyway, nice talking to you. Take care.
Yeah, best of luck, mate. That sounds like a fucking mess. Anything else? We good?
I'm
Here.
turning into an ice fairy. Good night.
All right. Best of luck with that.
Don't kill me.
Hangs up. Kill me. Amazing. And as the phone hangs up, you do see that now Lucy has the blade by her side, the Cobra Despacito.
Oh, nice. You got the Copper Despacito. That's awesome. Love that song.
I'm deceased again. Yes, I did have a the whole group is aware that this is happening. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had a visit with Micah while I was down there.
Wasn't too hard to get, right? You didn't have to like, I don't know, do something terrible.
I have to do something. I don't know if it's terrible.
Oh, okay. Can I have it?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Hold out my hand.
I'll hand it over.
I immediately no.
Nice.
There were so many other steps you had to do.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, we could exhaust some other options before you go with the route.
No, I've honestly let this linger for far too long.
Okay.
Should we deal with that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
An amputation?
Yeah.
Well, whatever the thing.
We don't know how deep it is. What if instead of taking your whole arm, you get a cool tattoo out of it? And by tattoo, I mean incredibly deep scarring.
I'm.
And that's kind of what I was thinking. What if we just try to remove the tattoo and see how that goes?
That is what this
Some
thing
casual.
asks for. The affected flesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
But I'm just saying, if it goes wrong, I'm probably gonna lose my whole arm.
Yes.
Which I mean, isn't the worst thing. He like looks at Hector.
I can make you a new one.
Yeah. I could have a lamp arm.
That's the
Good.
dream. Finally.
Glowing bones would be real cool. Just made out of like that crystal.
Gold glowing bones.
Or glow
There you
sticks.
go.
I mean, I'm happy to do this pretty much on my own or with like one assistant, but
I would like to make sure that it happens. Good.
I mean, Hector is some sort of doctor. Probably.
I did a fantastic job on Isabeau, probably. I don't know where she went. Well,
Both
here's
of
the
us
thing. Here's
adding
the thing.
probably to the
The
end.
next day, she disappeared. So I don't know. Maybe she just, spontaneously combusted and died. I don't know.
didn't I get my like spine broken in 3 places and blasted through a concrete wall whenever you did that surgery?
Yes.
Yeah.
That won't happen this time, though.
But that part I think was my fault, less Hector's fault.
Oh, okay.
It was just was having trouble directing the energies.
Makes
I sent something in the Discord. That might be
Oh,
Uh-oh.
just for
oh
for
boy.
the
Hey,
course of action.
yes.
Oh, I hate it here.
Yep. Perfect. That's kind of what I was thinking. See? Science. Doctor. I had it.
Disgusting.
It was me the whole time.
Oak, if that's something that you want to do just with, someone who knows what they're doing, that's totally fine. But if it's all right with you, I'd like to at least be nearby in case something happens.
Yeah, that's fine. You can all be nearby if you want. I'm just saying. I need something. I need like to take back control of something because it feels like our lives are really spiraling right now. Again. Like it was like a week ago that we dealt with the lumberjack, and I feel like
I don't think it was even that long ago.
It was
actually
yesterday. It was actually
was like-
6 hours ago.
It was
my
literally
gosh.
like yesterday.
It was like
Some
a
of
day
y'all
or two
still
ago.
have not
Like 2
healed
days
from that
ago.
encounter.
Correct.
well,
I am still
Oak
not
has-
okay.
Oak is pretending it was a week ago for trauma reasons. As
It's
a trauma.
been 4 months ago.
Yeah,
Oak was in the hospital for a while. Oak didn't deal with the back
Yeah.
end of that. So he's
That's true. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
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 Yeah, you
and
almost died, and then
Again,
just
Oak is
chills.
as a trauma defense mechanism. He's pretending it's been a week.
Perfect.
I could
Good.
relate to that.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So anyway, like a week ago.
Yep.
Well, I think that it. I think if that's what you want, if you want to take care of it now, we should.
Yeah.
I mean, we're waiting to find out what the hell we're dealing with on the other front, so we might as well make some progress on this one.
Yeah. So it takes the fire of the Palo Salta wood, which I have from Broji, which by the way I'm supposed to teach him magic eventually.
He's still there. He's eating a Dutch baby. Yeah, man.
You wanna watch this ritual?
Yeah,
You were here for Isabeau.
I've been here for a lot of the ritual aspects, which are really horrible. I mean, they're cool, but horrifying. I'd love to get down the one-on-one, here's how fireball. But I'm absolutely ready to see this. Like I saw the lumberjack thing, and like I saw Isabeau's surgery.
God, I can't begin to tell you how I'm never gonna teach you fireball.
Maybe you just start with how to light
Like-
incense with your mind.
Yeah, like wind dust.
No,
Or,
no fire. no fire for Broji. It's off limits.
Brody
I feel
already
like-
uses matches. I mean, so it's not like he doesn't
Yeah,
already use fire.
I feel like I could be a nice some sort of weed wizard or
I'm gonna teach you
how to help plants grow.
Yeah.
and messages across distances and
Oh,
how to well maybe less than that. And how to help old ladies cross the street. Those are the spells I'm gonna teach you.
all right. I mean, that's a good. Yeah, I'd
Minimal-
love to hit that shit up.
I don't
Yeah.
know any magic that isn't violent magic, but I'm gonna teach you.
All right, cool. All right, later. Well, after you recover from that surgery, we'll have a little one-on-one. I'll bring you some food. You can teach me a little bit after you heal up.
So this is from a guy called Weymouth, and it's actually taken from a chapter about binding magics and tattoos and how to remove them. Yeah.
Do you have the book / passage / thing?
Yeah, I could send it to you. Both in game and I'll put it in the Discord. I put it in there
Hell
once,
yeah.
but there it is again.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah,
Actual
yeah.
84 years, yeah.
Actually, it's been a week.
It's actually in fiction. It's been 3 hours.
For the record, Lucy will be hanging out with the dogs.
Hey
That's
there.
what she is now doing.
They look at you for a second, and then they both like kind of circle around you and nuzzle your ankles.
Thank you, Emma, for asking the important question.
I needed to know if the dogs are there. It's really important to me. And
They're
I'm glad
there.
They're there now.
Are they huskies? I can't remember.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And your two huskies.
Babies.
Brochi would be a great husky owner because he's completely neurotic.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think you're gonna have to perform maybe you can like start some of the sectioning with the excision with the scalpel, but I think the copper has to kind of. It's part of the. You gotta.
Right. Yeah. Right. Good. Okay. Well, we should probably do the. Well, I guess it doesn't. We probably should do it downstairs.
Can we grab some books from there and maybe Darlene and I could do some research while that's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll take you down to my tattoo parlor. Have some
I'll be
light
on
reading.
hand for healing.
Good. Yes.
And I'll check it out. I'll be here and watch.
Yeah. Take
I'll,
notes.
I'll take care of your dogs while you do that.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, Brogy, you can be my assistant if I need things.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh no.
Should I scrub up?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, please. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah,
Yes.
we need a sterile room. What am I? I'm gonna dive in. It's like you did remove the tattoo, however,
However,
you are dying of staph infection.
Yeah.
You are
now have
septic.
blood
Super
You
poisoning.
have gangrene.
Yeah, you are, however, septic, and your liver is failing.
Hector is not that kind of doctor. This is not a clean environment. I'm sorry.
You have jaundice.
Correct.
Jeez.
You need antibiotics right now because the
Right.
blood poisoning. It's sure
It is
bad.
here. It is there.
If you
for
were-
sure.
It is real.
It is real.
Ironically, if you were still a demon, you'd be immune to these effects.
So at least we know that it worked.
Yeah.
Make a new
Dying is a
okay.
good sign.
Yeah, correct. Okay, cool. Cool. I will prep my Haven room for this. Whatever's gonna happen with this.
Oh, yeah, do we have a med lab in the Haven? Like infirmary, whatever it's called?
Technically, I don't. Well, actually, I was thinking about that because I had initially picked lore library and workshop, and then transferred over the fabrication workshop. However, Ty, if you will
Yeah.
allow it, I'll take off the regular workshop from Haven, keep the fabrication workshop from the Mad Scientist lab playbook, and then have the infirmary there instead. Because that was something that I was thinking of, based on
Be great for the squad.
that he actually has he does have medical stuff in there because he has used it before. I think twice now, one for Isabeau and then once elsewhere. But
Yeah, the infirmary is you can heal people and have a space for 1 or 2 to recuperate. I'll tell you how long any patient's recovery is going to take and what you need to do. Infirmary would be great. I think you guys
Cool.
there's a scene of you all
We
looking at your
sure
medical
bleed a
bills.
lot.
yeah.
You bleed a
Yeah.
lot all the
Looking
time.
horrified.
A lot all the time. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Good. Cool.
Okay, you have an infirmary.
Yeah.
What does this infirmary look like now? In this, how does the basement change?
Sterile, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's just a corner of his workshop, but it's I think he's sectioned off as best he could, and has cleaned it. I believe he had a gurney or two because
There is a gurney in there for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, actually
Isabeau
2. Yeah,
and,
you're right.
Yeah, Isabeau
Isabeau
and
and
Cal were on those.
Mhm.
And a handful of other things. I know he had I wanted to call it an EMF reader, but that is not what it is. It's the heart monitor. It's that one, and some other stuff. So he would move it all together to one location. The least disorganized location now in the entire. It looks out of place now. Yeah, that's where it would be juxtaposed to the chaos that is his actual work table.
You two are down. You two, and Brogy has washed his hands. He's got little plastic gloves.
Oh my god.
Before we,
Oh, go ahead.
this isn't linked to any of your actual magic, is it? If I get rid of this.
Not that I know of. I mean, this tattoo's... This tattoo... I could do magic before the Karen stuff happened. I think this connection has made me more powerful. I might lose some of my oomph, but... I was able to do magic before Karen. The tattoo started forming when I started pushing myself to the limit and reaching for more power.
I have a second question then. Are you planning to do that again? Because there's no guarantee that this won't happen again.
I have to do what's necessary
Necessary for what?
to protect you all and to beat the monsters.
Being strong is very good. It can be very good. It can feel very good. But your well-being should be more important than the power to potentially save everyone. Doesn't have to fall just on your shoulders. You can be a little bit weak and still be useful.
I'm sorry. I wish I felt that way, that I didn't have to be strong, or that my my well-being was more important than being powerful, but I don't feel that way.
I wish I felt that too. Maybe one day we'll both feel that way.
Yeah.
Well, you ready to get this thing off of you?
Yeah. You have like a local anesthetic, right?
Also, do we have like? I have the glovies on, but do we have like hair nets here? Because I don't want to get. I got this going on. I don't want to get any in this wound or anything. We wear those, right?
No, but you can just stand like over here is fine.
Okay.
Want a shower cap?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Arlene goes and fetches a shower cap.
Oak
She's got a few.
Oak creates a wind wall between him and Brogy. I'm not living with Brogy inside me. It's not happening.
There are two huskies inside of you. Both of them are Brogy.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have some sort of like a topical local anesthetic.
Sure.
Got that champagne from the mimosas too.
Just give you a champagne bath, you'll be fine.
The
You won't feel
inside
anything.
and the inside.
The inside can't feel pain, right?
That's right. There you go.
So you're going to be awake for this, Oak, as this happens. Is the current plan?
Yeah.
Just local anesthetic. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. Okay, so if I'm reading this right, do we have to light the wood on fire, put it in a thing, throw
Yeah.
stuff in thing, and say some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be lit, and you remove the affected flesh with the Sisispita, and then you throw the flesh into the flames and say the incantation.
Perfect. Brogy, can you get that metal trash bin over there?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Grabs it.
Good.
And this will once again be kind of a weird magic, big science type situation that we will be doing here.
Good. Great.
I figure I'll be the one to cast it into the fire and say the
Yes.
incantation. Perfect.
Yes, please.
Well, Hector will be doing the weird science a couple times to cut this off well.
God.
So nervous. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well. You ready?
Yeah.
I begin. I proceed to the things. Okay. Ty, what do I roll for this?
It's your weird science, so it's with weird. It's your weird move.
Okay.
So that's still.
Okay.
That remained from your last playbook to this one. Your weird move is.
Yeah.
What
Weird
if
science.
Maria was like, oh dang, my weird's a -1 now since I
No.
switched
My weird is my top, however. Don't. No. Things have changed. Things have changed, y'all.
I rolled a 4. Wait, which arm was it?
Oh God.
just into my knee.
I rolled a 2.
That's
For a
very.
total of 5.
It's still unfortunately pretty ding dang bad.
That's pretty ding dang bad.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
In fact, you cannot roll any lower than a 2.
Correct.
Can I try to help?
You would. 3 people would have to help and all succeed. And if all of them failed, it would be catastrophic. But you could certainly try. It would have to take all 3 of you succeeding.
Just 2 people.
Oh.
You would have, you're right. So, yeah, you're right too. Just 2.
5.
It's not all 30. It's just 2. We're okay here. Couldn't go wrong.
Frankie had a +2 to help. Frankie, where are you?
That's right. It's a 7.
Listen, if I have to protect you at any time, then we'll be fine. If I have to protect you from the dangers that I have just put you in, then it'll be okay. Jeez.
Are 2 people going to help? Is that what you've decided, or no?
I mean, I could ask Brogy to help if I.
Hell
see
yeah,
anything
I have
going
stats
on.
and everything. Let me check them out.
Oh my god.
I better be fucking cool as hell, my dude.
What
I
is
mean,
it?
he's here to learn. He's here to learn.
He is here to learn.
You gotta learn by doing, right?
Please,
Yes.
just
This is absolutely a mess. It's cool that you have to roll for this.
Cool, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with the dogs, so I don't know how helpful I can be. I'm happy to try, though.
Are you more helpful than a -1?
Yeah,
That's
Lucy's
where I
very.
am.
Lucy's very cool.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you can certainly try if you'd like that.
I don't know how cool Brogy is, so.
Oh,
Well, you're both going to have to help.
Yes,
And
we both
succeed.
have to help.
Oh,
In
yeah,
order
that's
to-
fine. We can do that. If
Even a
if,
partial success.
that Matthew, do you want us to try that?
Yeah, please.
Okay. you want to go to hospital?
No, listen, we have an infirmary now. It's fine. You don't have to go to the hospital. You can be
You can go
somewhere
to hospital?
comfortable.
Rolling
Well,
snake
you can be
eyes.
somewhere. I don't know. I did the first. I was the only time I didn't want to roll snake eyes was the time I rolled snake eyes.
What'd you get?
14.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Good, it's up to me, Brogy. Hell yeah.
You don't
What a
Fuck
time
it
to be
up,
alive.
Brogy.
You didn't advance that by any chance, did you?
Now you know, Ty. The first time you're rolling dice in this fucking
Yeah, the
game
first time that really matters.
really matters.
It is. He's got a 0 to cool, actually.
Hell
He's
yeah!
charming. He's very charming, but he's not. He's not super
yeah.
cool. That's a 5.
Ah, damn it. Well,
So his failure is flat
Am
out
I-
failure.
Oh my god. Am I able to try to help, or is that
You
set
could try
in
to.
stone?
You'd still be able to try to help Hector, and you could make Hector a mixed success. Brogy's fail will stand, but we'll talk
Well-
about that.
How much worse can it get?
oh, don't say those words together. Oh no.
Too late.
Jeez. This is about as actual hell.
Everyone, I'm glad you've joined us for these 35 episodes. It's been a good campaign.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be so disfigured.
I'm a monster.
I think what happens on Darlene's end is she's trying to like stem the bleeding. I think there's too much bleeding. All like
too much.
there's an artery that gets nicked or something. I don't know. And Darlene is trying to deal with the bleeding, and you're gonna get some nasty scarring because of that.
So here's what happens. It's Hector. Yeah, you can. We're going to start with Hector describing what failure do you have first as this begins, as this train wreck begins.
As the train wreck begins, okay. I think there's a bit of a debate for Hector whether, because where is this tattoo located? Here.
Forearm.
Is it kind of just it's all
yeah,
around?
it's all around, but like forearm.
Okay. He tries to debate whether to start like by the wrist or by like down farther towards the elbow crease. Decides to start up by the wrist. Gets a little too deep in the wrist though, and there is in fact some gushy blood from that particular area of the arm. It delves too greedily too deep.
So here's
is what happens.
What am I, the minds of fucking Moria?
You're the minds of Moria. This is what's happened. And here comes the Balrog.
Here comes the Brogy.
So it starts with Hector making an incision too deep and the blood begins to spray. How does Lucy successfully try to help out? It's not going to change it, but what does Lucy try to do to help this situation?
I think I assume that there would be some kind of commotion after seeing
And
this amount of
screaming.
blood.
Hector would just
Lots of screaming from Oak.
Yeah, that anesthetic wasn't as good as you hoped it would be.
Well, it's also wandered off the local area.
True, yeah. It took it a little detour, unfortunately.
So I think Lucy would very calmly tell the dogs to sit and stay, and she would just walk through the wall and go in there and see the mess. And I think that she would probably does she have No. Damn it. I think that she probably would try to help stop the bleeding. I think she would just very quickly grab some kind of gauze or whatever was available in this new little medical facility place, and wrap his arm up best she can.
Well, what happens is we see Lucy kind of teleport through or try to walk through the wall and kind of assess the situation and begin to run to go get some gauze. And then we see Brogy kind of rushing in panicked as he with both of his hands kind of tries to put pressure on the wound and is kind of leaning into it, trying to put his arm on there, trying to really get in there and just stop it all. Darlene, what does Darlene try to do? Kind of the same thing? Stem the bleeding?
Darlene tries to magically stop the bleeding.
Yeah, what we see then is we see Darlene kind of getting a little close as she activates her powers, and we see Oak's blood kind of glow as it shimmers from red to blue. With you close, kind of activating your magics to be a part of it, we see Brogy elbow deep in blood now, and we see Oak on the verge of passing out.
Oh no.
And that's the end of the first round of this fantastic procedure.
God.
Round two, for the failures of help out, which were Darlene and Brogy, we are exposed to trouble or danger. That might not be immediately revealed, but it has happened.
I tried.
I'm assuming I took some harm.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You took some harm. Yeah, that's for sure. 2 harm, ignore armor.
Oh my god. Okay.
And you are lightheaded as well.
I bet.
Yeah.
All of your blood is on the outside now.
Yeah, stuff my blood back inside me.
Okay. Okay.
Pulls out an organ. Does he need
That's a Brogy pulls out your spleen.
Yeah, my fucking kidneys.
I don't think he needs that. These,
Biting
right?
the spleen through the wrist.
Okay. Hector would say to Darlene to please stabilize him as best as you can. Like now, and would try to continue much more carefully, than he did before. Because Oak wants this to be done, and so Hector's gonna try his best to get it done and not fuck it up as much as he just did.
Oak, you are also welcome to say things. You are currently still conscious,
yes.
but
Currently.
that might not last too much longer.
Oak has no words.
Ah, good.
What would I say?
Stop.
No.
Yeah, all right, roll it again, Hector.
Oh my god, okay.
Oak would say
All right.
finish it. And if I pass out, Darlene, you do the fucking incantation. he would say it like that, but you know.
Yeah.
10.
Very good.
God.
Swear to God,
Fuck.
if it was another 5.
Yeah, if you lose, it's still going to be one more roll. It'll be 3 to finish it. But yeah, you begin. So you take that incision and you begin to make your way around from here. Like you take that wrist incision. It is still bleeding very heavily, stented a little bit by. Darlene will probably roll in a second, but Brogy is on it, trying to put pressure, and Darlene is doing something. But you make your way of the first incision all the way around, and it is messy.
Messy.
Darlene, you can roll to try to either heal him using one of your abilities, or you can try to just use magic generally to kind of stem the bleeding.
I will.
So I know you got your wild heal spell too.
Yeah, I will try my heal, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that'll do 3 harm if it works.
Yes, keep me from being.
I love that
passing
little
out.
caveat, if it works.
But it might sting. Okay.
Emma is in pieces.
It's just dying.
I'm just. I'm
I'm
beside myself. I'm just like.
Oh, I know why. Never mind.
Well, it's a 9, so it's going to leave you a gnarly scar, but we already knew that.
Yeah, and we'll describe after this procedure.
You heal
we'll describe
3 harm.
what your arm scar looks like.
Cool. Now.
Yeah, you put the blood back in. You put a lot of the blood back
sure
in.
do. And I lace it up with blood. It becomes like a little like a laced scab.
Good.
Bone scab.
Brogy's like covered in blood now, just like parts of his face, his arms all the way up to the elbows. But he backs off, saying you have stemmed it a little bit.
We'll deal with that later.
Lucy, you can do anything? Otherwise, Hector, you're going to roll one more time for
Oh,
this.
jeez. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna help however I can, wherever it looks like I can be useful to this disaster space currently. Maybe that might be just cleaning things up,
Yeah,
trying
that'd
to
be good.
get rid of the amount of blood that's everywhere.
Yeah, it's real messy.
That is.
Ew.
That is
I can-
literally a thing to do.
I
Yeah.
can do that.
Brogy
I-
slips a little bit as he backs off. in the
Okay,
blood.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We don't need any slipping. No.
That's actually.
The
That's what
mop.
I was going to say. That's actually a thing in like ORs.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
something.
Is this cool again?
Sure, yeah, I mean, you're
Cool
mopping
mo-
so-
Yeah,
it's
it would
not-
be
it's not
right.
like-
It'd be act under pressure, basically.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
yeah,
a shit
acting
ton of
pressure,
blood
sure.
in here,
Yeah,
and
okay,
there's
sure,
a
acting
friend of
pressure.
mine who's
Yeah, acting pressure.
bleeding
It's the-
out.
It's the sequel to Cool Runnings. It's just cool mopping.
Cool.
Emma's a huge fan of the beloved 1990s Jamaican
Early
bobsled.
2000s.
I actually
Yeah,
do
early
love that
2000s.
movie.
I do
Cool Runnings
too.
is amazing.
It's
It's on
so
Disney
great.
Plus, I believe.
Yeah.
What?
Is it really early aughts?
I mean, I have it on VHS.
Oh, I'm googling on stream. Oops.
Oh, good.
1993.
Oh, but I thought it was a lot. Anyway,
That's old.
Cool Runnings. Go watch it.
I got a 9.
You clean up a good chunk of the blood. Where's that?
A good chunky blood.
A price to pay. So on a 9, you're cleaning up most of the blood, but it's the situation is not calmed by this. You're doing good, and the blood is getting clean, but it is adding to the kind of this chaos of this situation, which is started rough and is slowly trying to recorrect.
You doing it, Peter?
Hector.
Okay. So sweaty. 11.
Good. You make the incision all the way around the bottom half and begin to peel off the affected skin
Of his right leg.
of his right leg.
Yes. Good.
Hector,
Good.
Hector, my arm is up here.
Hector, where did my calf muscle go?
Hector,
Why
I
are
need
you on my ass?
Hector, Hector, I need my foot.
Yeah, and you peel Hector. Not Hector. Sorry, Oak. I'm gonna need you to act under pressure to stay conscious as this.
Oh god.
Okay, is this the consequences of my own magic?
Yeah, sure. I'll say that.
Technically.
Technically, the
long
long run that
con.
way. Yeah, the long con for sure. But yeah.
Okay, mixed success.
Okay. You can either stay conscious and you'll take some harm, or you can pass out and not take harm.
I'm gonna take some harm and
Okay.
stay conscious.
Yeah, you take 2 harm as you push yourself to stay awake. Though there is local anesthetic, and Hector kind of missed the initial where that local anesthetic was. It is pretty excruciating as he peels off your skin.
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds just charming.
Oak says I don't like bleeding.
Well,
Brogy says, "I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be learning here."
It's coming
teamwork,
up.
Brogy. You're learning teamwork.
Yeah.
Keep sharp objects away from arteries.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Hector, we'll finish.
Okay. The two you can finish one of 2 ways. You can try to suture the skin together, which will be tight, or if you have any other sort of skin graft. What would you do? We've determined you have, based on Isabeau's, I think we determined you do have, skin graft is an option. It might be, I don't know if it's human, but that would be something you might have.
Depending on how large the area is, if it's
It's this all the way around, yeah.
oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna try to sew that to, no, I would send the boy to go get the things. I would send Brogy to go grab.
Your skin?
Things.
You got a skin?
It's in the 3rd drawer over there. Go, just get.
Oh, it's just so full of skin. Oh my god.
It's not that. It's not that bad.
So
Listen.
brimming, yeah. He's trying to
No.
get it open, but he can't. Some of this gets stuck.
Oh, it's so gross. It's not even refrigerated.
Calm down. Vacuum sealed. It's fine.
Whatever skin you have in the 3rd drawer is now at your disposal. I don't know what kind of skin you have in this drawer, but it's there.
Well, it's probably not. It's fine. That's what I would
Definitely
get.
not
That.
human.
It's whatever it is.
Okay, we'll determine what it is at some point. Sure.
I'm
Yep.
sure it's better than Karen, probably.
Sure. Roll to reattach.
Roll reattachment. Good. 12.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
excellent. Yeah, you hit your after that first failure, you hit your stride, and you suture
I love
suture the new skin, and we'll determine what exactly it looks like and what it is, but new flesh.
It's exactly what my heart surgeon told me when I had heart surgery. You're like, yeah, I botched the first half, but man, I really pulled through.
I really pulled it in the last quarter.
I had you in the first half, I bet.
And I was, and at that point, I was like, yes, sir, but where are my legs?
This is an appendicitis.
I'm in for heart surgery.
Where are my organs, sir? That's what I get for
Sir, I
going
just
to
had a
Tijuana.
headache. Why are my toes gone?
Yeah, you attach the flesh. With Darlene's help, the bleeding is stemmed, and Lucy continues to clean up. Oak, you are still in a tremendous amount of pain, but conscious.
I present you your flesh.
Give me that. And then Oak is going to chuck it in the fire.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Without an issue, it is in the flames.
And say, with this sacrifice, remove the shackles that bind.
Reuse magic.
Yes, I get a +1 to this because it's big magic, right?
Yep.
Cool. I get a +7 because I don't want to know.
Because
I don't wanna die.
fail. Hey!
It's advanced too, so suck on it.
Nice.
12.
So advanced.
I become a
Okay.
god. That's my reward.
That was God flesh Hector put on you. That was it.
there it is.
Nice.
You killed that God in Hush Hallows.
Upgrade,
damn it.
upgrade.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm sure it's not Boglu flesh.
I'm sure it's not actually.
It's just a bunch of teeth.
It's just
It's not the Boglu
It's
flesh.
an easy mistake, really.
you know what would have been cool is that lightning, like, leopard jaguar thing from the 80s if I still had that. But I gave it to Elle, so I don't have it.
You have time to think about what you'll have a second to think about what exactly it looks like.
Jeez.
That would have been so dope.
That would have been so
Yeah, you
dope.
have time. I mean, it could be something that we haven't discussed on the previous hunts. You can make it up.
Can you just have extra lightning jaguar flesh?
Yeah, if you want to.
Probably.
Fucking dope.
Take a second. But as you cast this into the flesh and say the words, the fire rises up a little bit and crackles as you see your flesh and the tattoo just kind of disintegrate into one as the flames flash blue for a second. And you are all left in this lab. Now quiet. What do you all do?
I'm going. Oak is going to breathe very slowly to see if his breath is frosty.
It is not.
I 100% want it to be part of that electric jaguar
Okay.
from the beginning before times.
Okay. You have what looks like jaguar flesh all around here, and that's what it looks like for now.
Electric Boogloo.
Electric Boogloo.
There we go.
Yeah, Oak will say, oh, okay, my breath isn't Frosty the Snowman anymore. I guess it worked.
Okay. Okay.
She might come for us now. That's what she said. She said, I'll find you when it's time or whatever.
Well, maybe now she... Well, maybe... She won't be able to now?
There's no way that this doesn't end with her and me coming to blows, but I might be able to hurt her now.
Ooh. I think you should take a very long nap. I think you should take a nap. You look a little pale.
Probably from the blood loss. Hey, maybe your aunt has some Oneg. She gets fair.
She isn't that kind of doctor. Well, not for a long time.
Besides, mild, to moderate blood loss, how do you feel?
Terrible. I feel like someone just carved into my arm and got a little greedy, apparently. Like a dwarf in Moria.
Amazing.
So, your hair's gonna turn white then?
Oh man, that'd be wicked.
Is that what happens next?
I mean, I am Storm. Look at my hair. Oh, I actually can't look at my hair, but
Oak might be slightly delirious at this point.
I pull out my phone and look at my hair.
Normal still.
Okay, we're fine. Better not turn white.
Okay, well, if you start feeling weird, do let me and us know. Please?
Yeah, of course. I think I am going to take a nap because, well, for obvious reasons.
Hector, is that fur on that skin?
No!
It's up to you if there is or not. Or it's actually
I don't
up to
think
Matthew
so.
and you.
I personally don't think that there is. I think it was a jaguar in style, but I feel I had in my head that it was like jaguar print, but
Sure.
it was like kind of
Slick like an eel.
yeah.
Okay. Eel jaguar print is what it looks like.
It looks monstrous. That's the important
It
thing.
looks wicked weird.
Wicked weird.
Wicked weird. Yeah. It's got nanites in it. Yeah, I would help Oak to like a cot so that he's not just on a gurney.
And he's going to sleep in here?
My sleepy cot. I mean, it's better than trying to literally climb out of like a ladder.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
the infirmary is for, right? Resting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna nap again. Just for a little bit. Just to take the edge off.
And you a nice blood dream? I'm kidding.
I would say, as an aside to Darlene, could you keep an eye on him in case he has any like terrible side effects, such as sudden,
Sudden massive hemorrhaging? Or
correct.
weird effects from the new not human flesh that he's got on his arm?
Right, all of that.
Anything weird and not what is supposed to be happening to a human arm. Got it.
Thank you.
Brogy walks up to Lucy. Do you guys have like a shower in here?
Oh, 1 second, and Darlene will just whisk all the blood off of him.
Oh, that's so weird. Cool though. Can I learn that or something?
No.
We are not
Alright.
teaching
You
Brogy.
want to learn blood magic?
I mean, like any
Blood
sort of.
magic is pretty great.
I'm getting real. We're getting real stressed out about these surgeries. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it'd be like this. This is my 3 for 3 right now. I'd like to learn something.
Didn't I teach him like a little light spell? Didn't I teach him?
I don't know if you did. I think
I
you
don't
just
think
saw it with
so.
the surgeries.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Jeez.
I'm teaching him the same way I learned, which is through the School of Hard Knocks, okay?
Through trauma.
Also with no magic whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to him before I fall asleep, I was like, Brogy, I'll teach you a spell, okay? Just give
All right.
me
Oh,
now.
thanks. Yeah. I mean, just heal up. No pressure on you. It's been a stressful night.
Welcome to our entire everything, Brogy.
I think it's also like 1:30 p.m. currently. Actually, I don't think
Yep.
it's night at all. We woke up and
Yep.
did this.
Yep.
I'll chill it upstairs or something.
Okay.
You know what, Darlene's like, hey, you know what? Hang out and help me keep an eye on
Oh.
Oak, and I will
Cool.
I'll teach you about not actually casting spells, but I'll teach you some of the theory behind like some protection
Oh,
wards
yeah.
and stuff.
Okay, cool. Grabs
That's
a notebook.
great idea.
I started with books, so you know can't be bad. Can't hurt.
Feel free to peruse
Take that look somewhere else,
the
Emma.
library. Hector's gonna head upstairs and outside.
You walk outside.
I'm gonna go visit Gretchen.
You stand over her grave.
He's just gonna sit next to it. And he wouldn't have gone surreptitiously or anything like that sneakily. So
Yeah.
if Lucy wanted to come, she's more than will. I am opening it up if Emma wants to also be here for the scene.
I think if Lucy saw you starting to head out in that direction and you didn't appear to care whether or not people were with you, I think she would have gone with you just for, because she was there for it. So I think she would go to just sort of be present.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't like, make a beeline for it. I think he just wanders around outside and just aimlessly finds his way there.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of has a seat on the ground next to where she is. And doesn't say anything for a really long time. It's just kind of like absentmindedly playing with some of the still freshly tilled earth that is there. And we'll say to Lucy, I knew she was important when I saw her. But knowing how important she was, you knew her. You were around her before. Was she happy?
I don't know if she was happy. I don't know necessarily what that looks like on people, but I know that she was. I think she was content with her life here. I think she had made peace with whatever had happened in her life. And I don't think you need to talk about her importance in the past tense. She's still important. We're here now. We've been able to do all of these things because of this place.
I'm glad you got to meet her.
Me too. It was a rough introduction to each other, but
How did you meet? I never asked.
Well, if my memory serves, which it doesn't usually,
I have those problems too. It's okay.
We came here, we kind of trespassed, and I got stuck in a ward in the freezer. Did I get that right, you guys?
Yeah.
I did it. So that was the introduction. It was trespassing and being trapped.
Oh. Wait, why were you trespassing? Why didn't you just walk through the front doors?
Oh, we did. But she didn't know that we walked through the front door. But we did go through the door. We did use the door.
Oh. Well, I'm glad it ended up a bit on the positive side.
I don't know what she thought of me, to be honest, because I got stuck again, I think. I think I in fact got stuck a second time while she was present. And I think she found me either amusing or stupid, and I'm not sure which. Maybe both.
I would say probably both.
Yeah.
Considering who we used to be around, probably both.
Well, I have to keep up with my appearances, so sometimes you have to do things a little recklessly in order to make sure people think you're actually 20.
Oh, you don't... age has nothing to do with recklessness. You can be...
That's a fair point. Oh yeah, I did get stuck in Hector's. I got stuck in your lab.
Yep. It was neat. This might sound like a desperate question, and it's not one that I hold much weight in, but I know that you are closely linked to death and things of that nature. If I understand correctly, the things that you could do, are doing, have done. There's no way you could bring them back, is there?
First of all, to check with Ty, no, correct? Okay. No. And also, I believe we saw how dangerous that could be when we all convened here at the beginning, at the start. There was some seemingly undead creatures, I believe, attacking us here.
Right. That's what I thought. I just I had to ask.
Is it because there are things you wish you could say to her?
There are 30 years of things I wish I could say to her. And to Andromeda and to Frankie and Roisin if I see them again, if they're still alive.
Well, she's right here. You can still say them. You can come say them whenever you want.
It's different though when you're talking to dirt and rocks. You don't have someone talking back to you.
As someone who came from dirt and rocks underground, I can tell you that it still means something. Because you're not talking to dirt and rocks. You're talking to what's beneath that. And whatever it is that you, not really me anymore, but whatever it is that you walk around in, that stays here. That doesn't go anywhere. That just becomes the dirt and the rocks.
I just wish I could hear her again, you know? Just one more time.
I do know that feeling.
I think I'm just gonna stay here for a bit. You can stay if you want, but don't feel like you need to.
Do you want the company?
Well, according to you, I do have company.
Do you want the company that is more familiar with death than you are? That was really what I was asking.
Yeah, sure.
And I think Lucy will kind of like just settle down and follow Hector's lead, whatever, if he does anything or not.
I don't think he does anything. But I think that he just kind of talks. I think he kind of interchangeably talks at like the the grave and just talks about what has been happening in the last like X time, whatever, how much time he's been in the town. And then interspersed would tell like Lucy's stories of what he remembers of the two of them together, and Andromeda and the three of them and everything like that. Just kind of talk about what he can remember so that he can continue to remember it. I think he's out there for a couple hours probably.
So as you guys spend the next couple hours kind of discussing by Gretchen's grave the past, Darlene, I'm gonna have you roll. You can roll whatever you want. How do you try to teach Brogy? You can use whatever skill you kind of want to relay information to him, as long as you justify it.
Let's see. I think weird.
Yeah. Okay. Roll it up. Makes sense because you're using magic.
Oh, hey, the last thing I did was magic, so. Hey, a 15.
Fantastic.
I like how I have that now.
The absolutely high roll to teach Brogy. Yeah, you do. I mean, for the better part of like while Oak is sleeping, we'll talk about Oak in a second. You relay your. However, I think it's probably closer to how you originally learned magic, like in Darlene's beginning.
Back when Darlene was a spell slinger.
Yeah, and you relay that information. He takes notes. His notes are very disjointed the way he writes them and not organized at all. But he seems to be absorbing the information about like barriers and wards and stuff like that. Yeah, I appreciate this. I don't, this seems like, I know you did some stuff with the wake and bake, but I think this is useful too.
Well, hopefully, eventually you'll be able to cast your own protection on the wake and bake.
Yeah,
because apparently in this town that's what you need.
Apparently, I'm glad to have something. Just even if it's the beginning,
you've seen
it's
how
something.
Nana's has turned out.
I don't know, man. It's a mess here. I've seen so much shit happen in this place. I've seen the Hector and Oak go into dreams and come out injured from those dreams.
Oh, that was partially my fault.
I've seen Isabeau and Cal, I've seen their flesh get taken off and changed by Hector. I've seen looks at the blood still stained in the floor. It's been just a hell of a time.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Which is why I said, it's probably best to start with, protecting yourself.
Yeah, that's a good. That sounds.
And others,
Yeah, and the puppers.
Right.
I think my first thing is I'm gonna try to protect the dog cage. I think that's step one. Something small, something easy.
All right. Well, just supervised, please.
Yeah, I'll make sure you're there. I mean, when we'll see how Oak is feeling or how you're feeling, maybe later when things calm down a little bit.
Okay.
And you guys talk for a little bit. Oak, how long do you sleep for?
I don't. It's just like a bit of a nap. I'm not really much of a napper myself. I don't think Oak is either. Just like an hour or so. Maybe a little longer, but yeah.
Yeah. You sleep for about an hour or so, probably somewhat restless sleep. And as you open your eyes, you see Darlene and Brogy kind of discussing. Brogy has a notebook out, but you notice them not moving as the world is drained of color and gray. And you feel a gust of wind slightly beside you, and it is cold.
I mean, I knew you were gonna show up, and I look over.
And Karen is there. You notice her levitating about 3 feet off the floor. And she gives you a slight smile and looks to your arm now. I see you didn't appreciate the gifts. I appreciated yours.
Oh, I got you a gift.
Is that so?
Is that what you? That's what you just said, right?
Oh, well, I got a gift from you, and you received gifts from me.
What
Even exchange.
what gift did I give you?
And you see her fly up, and she waves her hand, and you see like all of Hector's papers and tools begin to rattle.
Damn. No, I don't want your gifts.
It's fair. And she floats down, and her feet touch the floor. And she begins kind of just walking, not towards you, but kind of around, observing the situation.
Are you a fairy?
A fairy.
Fae.
Fae. I was there for a while, yes, in one realm. I don't know if there's a name for what I am now. Or what I consider myself. I mean, I was human once. Demon. Fae. All three. More.
And why are you here?
I just wanted to talk to you one more time.
Before.
Before our final conflict.
So talk.
She sits down on a seat, I think, near, like across from you. Her horns, she is in full form as you've seen her before, with her skin cracked, a bright blue inside. You can see inside. Her eyes black, horns twisted back. And she kind of thinks for a second. And she says, I have been putting this off. Ending you.
Why?
It was what gave me strength. It's what made me pull myself back to this world after decades, centuries. It was my one goal. I think a part of me is afraid of what I'll be without that.
There's not a chance you can just forgive and or forget.
Roll charm.
Okay. Let's go, -1. Mixed success.
Yeah. She thinks for a second and then says, "No."
What did I do?
What did you do?
I don't know. I have to reload roll 20.
Okay.
Alright, we're good.
Okay. A little more time, sure. I can give you a little more time. Like I said, this isn't it. Next time, though, it'll be the last time we talk. But no, I can't. Revenge and spite is what brought me here.
That's all you have left.
Yes.
I accept that.
She nods.
There was a time. There was a time that hatred, mostly for myself, and regret for what I did to you, and what happened to Big Red, was all that I had in my life. But I have other things now, other things to live for, other things to do.
Maybe I'll find that one day afterward. But I don't think I can move upon until this is over.
I get that. I'm gonna do you a favor, and you're probably not gonna understand it now, but maybe when this thing ends, you will. Consider the possibility that you don't walk away from this.
She smiles as you say that. I'll consider it.
Consider that you're the one out of your depth.
Okay, roll act under pressure.
Definitely dealing with the consequences of my own magic
Yeah,
now.
oh yeah, 100%, yeah.
Five is a miss. Yeah.
Yeah, what we see is that you blink, and she was sitting down kind of looking at you. You blink, and she is right up next to you, and there is a sharp ice blade close to your heart. I know you've become more powerful here. I know the strength of this place, but I've had centuries. You've had 5 years. It's nothing.
Oak, because he failed, he just like swallows lip. He's definitely scared, but he bites his lip.
The blade pierces you a little bit. You take 1 harm. She doesn't drive it all the way in, but just slowly begins to pierce it.
And he will say, "We'll find out if which one of us spent our time better. You, bitter, angry, and alone, or me, bitter, angry, and alone, but with a few friends."
I look forward to it. And you see her like the blade dissipates, and you feel your clothes wet with blood and now a little bit of cold water. And she begins to float away the way she came. And you see her moving fairly fast. Do you do anything?
The way she came? She's leaving the way she came?
She's floating away, but looking at you. I don't think you quite know. It kind of the same area. You didn't exactly see her come in, but kind of the same area.
I think I just keep my eyes on her.
Okay. Yeah, you do. And she says, the big difference between before and now, Oak.
What's that?
I couldn't hurt you before. And she's gone. And your mind flashes back to every other time you've encountered Karen, and she was never hurt you. And that's where we'll end tonight.
No. Oh, no. Oh, no, I hate her. I love to hate her.
She's pretty bad.
I said it in chat, but I could watch the two of you hate each other, like RP hate each other all day long. It's
Either RP hate each other, or RP love each other. One of the two.
Yep.
It is
Nothing in
always
between.
one of the other.
It is one or the other, correct?
What about that? Enemies to lovers, though.
They haven't done that yet. Not yet.
Oh,
That'll be
listen,
next
there's
campaign.
potential.
Also go
No,
lovers
no.
to enemies.
Lovers to edit. Well, I don't think. Not yet. And that was our episode of Hush Hallows, everyone. Go around, say your name, where you can find you in your favorite moment.
But what about those end of session?
Oh, end of session moves. Yes.
Yes.
Did we conclude the current mystery? Not really.
Never.
Did we save someone from certain death or worse? Probably not.
Brogy didn't die in a catastrophe of
Brogy
a ritual.
didn't. Did we save him from the danger we put Brogy in? That's a very good question. New or important about the world, or about one of the hunters? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Okay, 1 XP.
Cool.
Yay. We're doing it.
Okay,
Doing it.
now where we can find you favorite moments, unless you have something else.
No. I'm good.
Okay, we will start with Hector then.
Oh, hey, that's me. I was Hector, and now I'm Maria again. You can find me on the internet at Happy Capster, mostly on Twitter, but also here on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, where I'm doing a variety of things, such as art and games, sometimes with James and sometimes not. You can also find me and what I do, as well as what my partner James does on Goblin Society Games, at Society Goblins on Twitters. We do a lot of TTRPG creative content there, writing mostly. And it's really cool and really fun. You can also find me on Mythos Mystery Society, where eventually we will continue our cyberpunk campaign. Things are weird right now, so keep an eye out for when that happens. Also, I might be doing something on Sunday, so things are still being worked out. But keep an eye on my socials, because something might be happening on Sunday early afternoon. So just keep an eye out for that. Yeah, and that was me. My favorite moment of tonight was just, I'm so sorry, Oak, for fucking up your arm. I'm so sorry. It was perfect that it failed so drastically. Sorry.
Isn't that how Isabeau's kind of... Didn't you like screw up the beginning of Isabeau's too, and then it got better?
No, I think I did okay in the beginning.
And then it got worse, and then it got better again.
And then it got really, really good in the middle. Do I technically mark that first one as a failure? That roll?
Yeah.
It sustained.
Okay. I just wanted to make
it was
sure.
never improved.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it was never made not a failure.
Awesome. Yeah, that was my favorite moment. And
Brochi got an XP.
Hey, go Brochi! We're gonna level up that kid. Get you into the spooky playbook.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was a standout moment for me. I will pass it to Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter, where I'm currently only tweeting about Valheim. So slide on over there if you want to see some cool stuff. And you can find me here, and you can also find me over at Mythos Mystery Society. As Maria said, at some point we will be returning to our cyberpunk campaign, hopefully soon. And my favorite moment from tonight, gosh, while God, there were actually a lot of great moments from tonight. I think I really enjoyed the moment between Hector and Lucy outside over Gretchen's grave. I really like that moment. So that's me. Alexis. Ow.
Oh, I'm Alexis. You can find me at VoxFanato on Twitter, where I also am only tweeting about Valheim. And here, obviously Tuesdays, but also Saturdays, for Cold Suns, which is a big sci-fi convergence using the Expanse RPG, and it's a whole lot of fun. We've got giveaways. Check it out. Yeah, good times. My favorite moment this evening was just our consistent, unhinged breaking down into laughter and inability to follow any sort of plot or have any kind of development.
We did so much development in the last 35 minutes.
Yes, but we sure took a
But
long
the whole
time.
hour up to
Before
that.
that.
We took a lot of detours.
And somewhat during that.
We sure took a lot of detours, and those are always great. It's good to like hurt because you're laughing so much rather than other reasons, which are so prevalent these days. So that, but I will say also that I also really enjoyed like the call that actually worked this time, and just hearing like Raphael fighting a monster in the background and Sean just being like, yeah, I'm supervising, it's fine, he's fine, everything's fine. That imagery was fun. Matthew. I forgot what I was doing. Sorry. Matthew, go.
Yes, hello. Hi, I am Matthew Foreman. You can find me here on Twitch TV/Dice Priority. You can also find me at Matthew W. Foreman on Twitter. You can also find me on Twitch TV/Matt Foreman, where I stream Dead by Daylight Tuesday through Friday, starting at 2 p.m. Central. I usually take either Wednesday or Thursday off because, Mama gets tired. But yeah, I'm a Survivor main, and you can come watch. I play some Killer too, but you can learn how to loop and juke while I learn how to do it too. My favorite moment would be, since everyone covered all the other stuff, I will say that it was the one-on-one with Karen. I've been wanting to deal with her for a very long time, and I want to fucking kill her and make sure she's dead and real good and dead. And I think it's gonna be really fucking tough to do, and I'm really excited to take that on with the team presumably. And I think it's gonna be good, ripe for drama. Especially she can fly now, so that's a problem. Yep.
I wonder whose fault that is now.
It's Karen's fault.
Well,
She's the one who won't let it go. It's like, yeah, I banished you to an ice dimension like 1,000 years ago. Get over it.
Happens to the
She
best
must
of
have
us.
never seen Frozen.
God, yeah, goddamn drag queens. They just hold on to grudges. And Ty.
I'm Ty. You can find me at Ballroom Brawler on Twitter. You can find me at Mythos Mystery Society, where I don't think we're playing Arkham tomorrow. We're kind of on a hiatus until Chris finishes a project. But I think we will be back in early May, and Chris's schedule should open up on May too. So that will be good. But you can find me there. Occasionally, we'll be doing some random things. The first 2 episodes of Reverberations, which was a Delta Green game that Maria was in, Dave was in, Alex was in, who plays as a bow on this show. We're all in for it's a fun, spooky time about drugs in Chicago. Supernatural drugs in Chicago. Everyone almost died.
correct.
First 2 episodes are on YouTube. My favorite moment from this evening, everything everyone said, the chaos of the ritual was excellent. Just went downhill so fast. That was pretty great. Conversation with Karen was great. The Lucian Hector conversation was great. There was a lot of good moments that I enjoyed, and everyone falling apart. So they're kind of everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything specific no one has mentioned yet that I liked. I liked the research. I mean, granted, it wasn't super prepared for it, but I liked the research at the beginning. Kind of going back to Langhart's guide was good, and finding out a little bit more. This was a nice way to do it, and that's it.
Alrighty, okay, folks, stick around. I'm gonna find someone for us to raid. We'll raid.
Maddie's on.
Yeah, we'll raid So Maddie games. They're doing the USS Norman Borlaug. It's a Star Trek show, and if anyone who doesn't know who Norman Borlaug is, you should really look him up because he is a man who developed the dwarf wheat and saved over 1 billion lives and was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. He's a really extraordinary guy, and I just love the fact that they have their ship named after him. It's really cool. We'll see you all next week for Monster of the Week, and we'll catch you on this Saturday for Cold Suns. Bye!